Hey guys, Paul here once again with VHScollector.com, here to bring you another Blu-ray review, and today we are talking about Jeff Lieberman's Remote Control. Now this was released about 2 years ago, this Blu-ray, from Jeff Lieberman himself, and I didn't learn about it until recently. In fact, this Blu-ray is the first time I'm ever seeing this movie, which might seem strange to some people because I do run VHScollector.com and I'm interested in that video culture. But yeah, it's true. This is the first time I'm seeing this movie, and I didn't even know it was on Blu-ray until Jeff Lieberman posted something about it on Facebook recently, and I think he said he had 50 copies left. I was like, oh, I guess I'll get one. I didn't even know this was on Blu-ray. But of course, I didn't even know this movie existed until I think maybe a few months ago or a year ago. I think it was about a year ago, him and I had a little correspondence after I did a review of Just Before Dawn on Blu-ray, and he mentioned this movie. He asked if I had saw it, and I said no, and that was the first time I heard about this movie. But now I got it on Blu-ray from his site. I think it was $25. A little pricey for me. And when I saw the cover, I was a little skeptical. If you look at the cover on here, it's just not very good. It looks like Jeff did it himself. No real graphic design was put into this. For instance, most Blu-ray companies, I think, would redo this logo here. They would recreate it in Illustrator or Adobe Photoshop. You could tell that he just took the VHS cover arts or the poster art, if there is video store poster art for this, and just cut it to fit on here. Unfortunately, it just looks really, really rough. So that's really unfortunate. So when I saw this, I was like, is this a Blu-ray R? Is this a recordable disc? So I was a little hesitant to buy this. And the back just looks just as bad. As you can see, it just has a still from the movie in the top, and it's just some yellow text on a black background. Now, when he first released this, it was limited edition to 1,000 copies, and it was numbered and signed. As you can see, mine is not numbered, and it's certainly not signed. So I'm guessing the first 1,000 sold out, and then he had some repressed, and this is, I guess, from the second pressing. So although I was disappointed with this poor packaging, I was immediately relieved when I saw the menu design. I thought we were just going to get some really basic menu with all the features on the one page with one still image in the back. The authoring on this Blu-ray is top-notch. It's really good. You're not getting a lot of features, but despite that, the menu is still pretty good. You don't have the name of the movie on there, but you're getting some motion menus, and you've got the different pages. You got play menu, chapters, extras, and they're pop-up menus. They're not just like basic DVD-style menus. So some effort was put into this, and I really like the menu design. And I love how he has that R from the logo from the title card of the movie, and it's all staticky, just like on the title card. So obviously someone knew what they were doing. I'm guessing maybe it wasn't Jeff, but he paid someone to author this, and they did a really good job. So, what exactly is on here? What are the features? You're getting a director's commentary, which of course, as you guys know, I absolutely love because they are so telling about the movie. And you're getting a still gallery. That's really it. The still gallery is not even behind the scenes stuff. I think it's some, like lobby cards. I don't know if they would technically be called lobby cards because I don't think this was in theaters. But the commentary track is pretty good. It's out of sync for a few seconds. It doesn't ruin the experience of listening to it at all. Even though it's off sync with what you're watching, it still works nonetheless, so I'm not going to really go crazy about that. I'm just happy that it even has a commentary track, so I'm always grateful for that. I wish it had a trailer. I'm sure this had a video trailer on some other IVE release because this was released by IVE on VHS. But I wish that was on here. Because also this was on TV. This was like a popular TV movie. He even says that in the commentary track. So it could have been some TV spots or something. Or TV commercials for this movie. But if you can't find this stuff, you can't find it. There's nothing you can do. So I'm grateful with the commentary track. But it would have been nice, like I said, to have a trailer or something else on here. Now the picture quality it's really grainy, but it's not bad. It looks as good as it could look on 2K, so you're not gonna get that pop effect when you get these really sharp movies. Like I always think of even a movie like The Wizard of Oz from 1939. When I first saw that on Blu-ray, it just popped, man. It looked gorgeous. But some movies, even though they were shot in 35, they look quite grainy, and this is one of them. But it's not like pixely grain, it's real film grain, so it doesn't ruin the experience. It looks great. As for the movie itself, from someone seeing it for the first time, I had a lot of fun watching this movie. Kevin Dillon and Jennifer Tilly are quite fun in this movie, although Jennifer Tilly is only in the movie briefly. I wish we had seen more of her. Also, Jeff Lieberman really, this movie is very stylized. He amped up all the typical 80s cliches. And this is a movie made in the 80s. So certainly it's more effective now than it would have been in the 80s, because now we can look back and put it into context. So it's a lot of fun in that respect. If you're not familiar with the movie's about, it's about these aliens that create a videotape that hypnotize people to kill other people. So in the movie, they actually go to a factory or a distributor that is producing these tapes, and I think they blow it up or whatever. I feel like that scene should have been at the end of the movie. It seems very climactic. But it's like in the middle, so there's some strange pacing in the movie, certainly. But otherwise, this movie is incredibly fun. It's not like a gory movie or anything. It's like a fun sci-fi type movie. Certainly anyone who's interested in videotapes or 80s culture or whatever, especially those hipsters out there who drool over the 80s, they will get quite a kick out of this movie, certainly. Definitely a movie that I would watch again. So I think that's it for this one. So this has been Paul with VHScollector.com. Look out for more reviews, and I'm going to have some more VHS reviews shortly, so keep a lookout for that, and I will see you guys next time.